be my first vlog style video that I post on my YouTube channel. I'm an entrepreneur with several streams of income, so my days vary. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this weekend and what I'm doing this Monday morning. So, come on.
I want to share my journey. There's been so many pieces of my life that have led me to this point. Who are you? Pursue your purpose.
Hey, it's Sue and Da at Her Clear Path. It is Monday morning. I am making my first cup of coffee of the day. Now, because I'm on the go a lot, like sometimes I'll get last minute jobs, I have to just get up and go. I invested in these to-go cups. So I serve myself my morning coffee in these to-go cups, and then I can carry it all day long wherever it is that I go. If I'm not going anywhere, or if it's the weekend and I plan to just stay in, then I'll just use a regular coffee mug. I think I own like 3 coffee mugs. I realized early on that coffee mugs are one of those things that people tend to hoard, and the less you have, the less you have to clean. I'm excited because I've been working on my life plan and 2023 vision board. Oh, this is zero sugar hazelnut creamer. This is Aldi's brand. I like to have at least 2 creamer flavors in the house at all times because I have these little wooden stirrers. These actually came with the last set of cups that I purchased, which were compostable. Back when I thought I was going to be a composting queen, that backfired. So, yeah. You know what I like about these creamers is that they're so sweet that you don't need to add sugar to the coffee. Like, they sweeten it enough. It's just 2 ingredients, creamer and your coffee. Now, when I don't have to rush out the door for any work or appointments, I like to have breakfast at home. Usually I'll make myself a couple of eggs and a bagel, or a couple of eggs and some toast. I'm excited today because I'm going to use for the first time these farm fresh eggs that I purchased. Let me show you. Look at these. Now, the only one that is not farm fresh is the smallest white one. The rest of them are all from a farm. I was doing a job and they were farmers, so I bought some eggs off of them, and I paid $4 for this dozen. I just went grocery shopping at Aldi, and the Aldi eggs were $4.29. So I don't know if you guys have anyone near you that sells farm fresh eggs, but I would recommend maybe giving those a go because it was 29 cents cheaper than the grocery store. This is the Aldi's egg. This is the farm fresh egg. Now, this morning I learned a valuable lesson already, and it was to, anytime I am working with someone for whatever reason, to save their phone number. I got a phone call this morning. Of course I answered, and the guy's like, "Hey, it's so-and-so, do you remember me? We talked on Friday." Friday was a long time ago, sir. Now, I didn't say that to him. Of course I was professional. I figured out who he was, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I should have definitely saved his number. As soon as we finished talking, after our initial consultation, I'm doing his wedding. So he's the groom, and is hiring me to do his wedding, and I felt bad that I didn't know who he was. If I had saved his contact information, I would have been able to say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, how are you? It's good to hear from you. So anyway, that's lesson for me that I will do moving forward, and I recommend you do, is to save people's contact numbers, and not just by their name, but by like what they're hiring you for, where they're located, anything that's important that you need to remember, or that at a glance would be helpful to know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful that I learned that valuable lesson already this morning. Now, over the weekend, I had a fabulous time. On Friday, I went to Frederick's. I wore a super cute outfit, a little bit of a low cut top, which I don't normally do, but whatever, I rocked it. Here's a photo, and they have live music there, and they'll play like a lot of old school R&B. It's just, and the food is delicious. So always a good time when I go to Frederick's. And I noticed something that I never noticed before. The owner has a picture with Barack Obama hanging in the lobby. That's cool. Also, I'm sure you've been checking out. I think this would be considered vintage now, because this is probably 20 years old. This is an Echo hoodie, and this part is like carpeted. I don't know. See, kind of like, I don't know. Anyway, I got this at the thrift store. I saw it and immediately was like, oh my God, I'm getting that. Anyway, so Saturday I had a process server job, and this morning I completed the assignment and submitted proof of service. So that was the second work thing I did, and then I have an appointment today at 2 o'clock, so I was communicating with who I have an appointment with and the details and all that. And they were like, oh my God, you've been so responsive and professional. My review is going to be really good. You never know what people are thinking when you're working with them, you know? I definitely always want my clients to feel like they're getting the absolute best service. And you'd be surprised that just communicating with them is considered like good service, great service. Because you know why? Because there's so many other places out there that just are terrible at communication. So there's a tip for you if you haven't started your business yet. Get really good at communicating and talking to people, following up, all those things, confirmations, reminders. It goes a long way and people appreciate it. Anyway, today I'm going to continue working on my vision board and 300 lists. If you haven't been following me along on TikTok, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but definitely check out my TikTok at Her Clear Path. I post both nonsense and helpful information. Most of my vlogs are posted there. I have to stop and pick up mail at my mailbox. UPS store.
Then I'm going to do my 2 o'clock appointment and drop off the documents at the post office. Pause for my little notary outfit.
I'm going to go to the gym, and that's my work day. Pretty sweet. This will be my first vlog style video that I post on my YouTube channel.
Definitely let me know in the comments if this is the kind of content you enjoy.